Hello, hello. We have about 30 to 60 seconds and we are gonna start our event. If you're watching the replay, we are just waiting for some viewers. We have viewers. See how fast that happened? The magic of Facebook. Okay, so if you're a live viewer, hop on here and tell us that you're here, where you're from, what's your favorite oil. Okay, you're here. Hi everybody, I'm here. I'm from Louisiana and my favorite oil is geranium. Okay, that's how that goes. I'm Deanna. I have no idea where I am from. I am from the East Coast. How about that? And my favorite oil, gosh, that's a hard one. My favorite single oil is Douglas fir. Favorite oil blend is Immortelle. How about that? I cheated. I gave you two. Hi Tawny, how are you? There we go. Mary has got it. Louisiana On Guard, San Antonio Wild Orange. This is fun. Okay, now if you're like, what is with these people? I have no clue what my favorite oil is because I'm a guest. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna try to win a free oil. That sounds like fun. A 5 milliliter bottle of oil. That is, here, I'll show you what that looks like. It is about this size, so it's pretty nifty, about 85 drops of oil for free. And here's how you get that. You're going to be in the drawing if you have never been to Magic Beans before and you are not a doTERRA wholesale member. If that explains who you are, then I want you to comment, I am a guest of, and then tag your person who invited you. So if you're just a guest of my page or you just saw an ad on Facebook, then you can just say, I'm a guest of the page. If somebody specifically invited you, be sure to tag them, okay? So they get the creds for inviting you, okay? Every single guest is going to be entered to win a 5 milliliter of the oil of my choice. And if every personal guest of mine, if you're a guest of the page, make sure you comment. We're going to reach out to you and you're going to get a gift because you're my guest and you're special, okay? Now, today's going to be fun and games because we're going to talk about how you can get started with doTERRA with $100 of oils and then get $100 free. And I'm going to show you how you can specifically do that and to target the winter cooties. If you don't know what winter cooties are, where have you been? Because every single time I look on Facebook, about 37 of my friends are saying that their whole family is dying and they can't breathe and they're vomiting profusely. So, or like everybody at school is this or everybody at work. And so it feels like, in fact, if you're from Louisiana, I'm going to go ahead and just like do this to you because everybody, I think there's a plague in Louisiana. So all my Louisiana people, just back up a little bit away from the camera. So if you know that that's happening all over the place, let's get you prepared. And we're going to do that. We're going to get you $100 of oils, $100 free, and they're going to target the winter cooties. Okay. I don't like cooties, and I'm coming to visit a bunch of you people, so don't pass your cooties on to me. But I'm prepared, so I'm good. I am heading to Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm heading to Jacksonville, Florida, Orlando, Florida, and Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, Florida, here in the next couple weeks, and Ashburn, Virginia. Let's not forget Ashburn, Virginia. I forgot to mention you. But I'm heading your way to do lots of oil events, and surprise, if you're at one of my oil events, you might end up on my new TV show, yay, which is happening starting in February. So, pretty exciting. Make sure you look really cute. So I'm going to see lots of really cute people showing up to my events now that they heard that they might be famous. You'll probably be much cuter than me. So here's the thing, we're going to start diving right into this, and at the very end, stick around for the end. We end around 9:30-ish, and I'm going to tell you how you can get $100 in free oils, and I'm going to give you some suggestions. Monroe, Michigan, yay! Okay, so Labriska is here. She's going to tell us where she's from and what her favorite oil is. That's how we're doing it. If you're a guest, say I am a guest of, and then tag your inviter. Alright, so let's dive right in. I have chosen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 essential oils. I've actually chosen 5, and then I have an option of the 6th one. Okay, so I'm gonna let you decide. But I'm gonna start with Breathe. And I'm gonna show you specifically the ones that are in the touch rollers. Okay? So if you get the ones exactly that I'm showing you tonight, this will qualify you to get $100 in free oils. Now, you don't have to do it like this. There's lots of other options, and the person that invited you, or if you're my guest, we can go over those options with you. But I'm just going to show you one example of something I put, a little something I put together. Hey Janet. Hey Sherry, how are you doing? Gosh, I cannot get comfortable where I'm sitting. Okay, my leg's going to sleep. This is awkward. I'm actually in my room because I have no internet anywhere else. This is like the one place that has internet. So Breathe is the first oil. This is Breathe Touch. That means that it is a pre-diluted roller. Okay, so it's already in a roller bottle to make it super easy to roll on, and it's already diluted with fractionated coconut oil, so you don't have to worry about whether it's a hot oil, how much do I dilute it, blah blah blah, where do I put it. You can pretty much put it anywhere except for sensitive places like the eyeballs. Don't put it on your tongue, that's frowned upon, but pretty much anywhere else, like your chest would be a good place, I would think. And you can put this on small children because it's already diluted. So the winter cooties have been seeming to include lots of coughing and chest junk. Just like my edit, I edited that for you. Sometimes you can feel a little warm, and so this has some cooling oils in it too. You can put it up the spine, maybe a little on the bottoms of the feet, then put some socks on to kind of drive it deeper and cool your body down. This is great for opening up the airways. And I love that it's in, hey Jenny, I love that it's in a roller because it's just super convenient. And if you have a kid like mine who literally never stops moving, you can literally kind of just roll this on him as he runs past, and you'll be able to get him with the oil. So Breathe is one that I'm going to recommend that you get. The second one I'm going to recommend for show is On Guard. On Guard is like the cootie blend, and it has let me see, it's got cinnamon and clove, which are really good for protecting your cells so that they stay healthy. It's got eucalyptus, which is good for breathing and stuff. And what else does it have in here? Wild orange, great for breaking up congestion. And when you mix all these together, it really fights cooties. So if this were me, I'd be using this every day. So nobody would enter or leave my home without getting some of this on. And then if perchance somebody started coming down with something, we'd be putting this on probably every 3 hours or something. And I would probably put it up the spine is what I would do. And I would use another oil with it called Melaleuca. This is tea tree oil. For those of you who are not familiar with the term Melaleuca, it's just tea tree. And again, we're in a roller. All these are in rollers. And this is a really, really good one for cooties. And so I'd put Melaleuca and On Guard up the spine is what I would do. This is also good for lots of other stuff. So if you've got stuff like junk in your ears, you can roll this one behind the ear and along the jawline. It's going to help things to drain. You can put this on the chest, and it's going to help with coughing and congestion and all that stuff. So you can use this in addition to the Breathe. So lots and lots of good uses for these. So that's 3 oils. Then we've got our heavy hitter, like this is what you bring out the big guns. Okay, this is oregano. This is a really hot oil, so it's a good thing it's diluted already for you. I'd still put it on the bottoms of the feet and rub it in really well. And this is what you bring out when it's too late and you've already caught what your kids have brought home from school or your coworkers brought into work. This is what you're going to apply. So oregano. And so these, when you use these 3 oils together, it usually, when you use the Melaleuca, the On Guard, and the oregano together, it usually means something pretty big is going down at your house, okay? And then we've got the Breathe for the respiratory stuff, and the other one is Digestin. So if this happens to include some stomach junk for you, whether it's nausea, vomiting, stomach cramping, and to be honest with you, the secret usage for Digestin, I'm trying to move this camera down, I guess it doesn't go down any further. The secret use for this is that it also breaks up mucus, so you can put it behind the ears. Since it's already pre-diluted for you, it's perfect. You can roll it behind the ear, kind of like the Melaleuca. You can put it on your chest. It's going to help to break up junk that might be lingering. So these 5 oils together, you can get all of these And then here are two options. This is your optional thing you can add on. You can either add on lavender just because it's soothing. Everybody needs to be soothed if they have a cold or something like that. They need, you know, they're not feeling well. They need to be soothed and they need to be able to relax. So this might help with some achiness, tiredness, just kind of keeping you feel calm. And you can add lavender on, or as another option, you can add lime. And you'll see this is in a different bottle. And the reason why I was thinking to add this is what I call the mucus oil. So I always add citrus oil to my glass water bottle. So I drink all my water with citrus oils in it. But if you add lime onto those 5 right there, that's going to qualify you for the $100 in free oil promotion that we're running right now. And I chose lime because of the mucus thing. So what you can do is you can actually put it in your water and drink it, which is a really good idea. And you can also layer it on the chest. I would layer it, I would put some Breathe, I would put some Melaleuca, and I would put some lime on my chest. And that is just amazing for, especially right before you go to bed when you have all that icky coughing going on, you can't get any sleep. So that's what I would recommend doing. So you can either add to those 5 oils, you can either choose the lavender touch or the lime touch. So let me just show you again. We've got Melaleuca touch, we've got Breathe touch, we've got On Guard touch, Oregano touch, and Digestion, I can't say it, Digestion touch. So those 5 together, plus your choice of either lavender touch or the regular lime oil. If you combine those together, you're going to be ready for winter cooties. And how you can get them is you can purchase a wholesale membership for $35 to doTERRA. And the person that invited you to watch the video is going to help you set that up. If you do that, and then you place another $100 order in February, then you immediately get a $100 shopping spree. You can buy whatever you want. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that I would put on my wish list for my second order. Okay, so if you get these for $100, that's a good deal. Okay, now you got to pay the $35 membership, so it's really like $135. I think it's $135.50 if you get the lavender. I think that's how it comes out too. That's about the same price with the lime too. Okay, now so next month you're gonna buy $100 worth of stuff so that you can get $100 worth of stuff free. So I'm gonna throw out some ideas in line with kind of the winter cootie thing. Step number 1, everybody needs to have this baby right here in your house. This has, not only does it have On Guard oil, but it also has, I don't want to open it because it's still got a seal on it, so you have to trust me. It's a little tiny soft gel, and you can either swallow it, or for little kids, you can poke a little tiny pinhole and squeeze it out and rub it on their feet, which is what we do with our 3-year-old. Not only does it have On Guard, but it has oregano and black pepper and melissa. These are like all the cootie oils all wrapped up into one. So this, you want this to be on your next order, okay? I promise you. Another thing, On Guard throat drops. So I don't want to say that this is the best idea, so maybe don't do this if you don't think that this would work out very well for you. But as an adult, I know that I normally sleep on my side or on my stomach, and so sometimes if I have a scratchy throat, I'll like sleep with one of these like tucked in the corner of my mouth, because these are just so soothing to the throat. And so you could throw a bag of these on your order. They also have Breathe throat drops too, and those are a lot better for like the respiratory stuff, like the breathing issues. So you can get some of those. I would totally get some On Guard hand soap, because when people come over my house, I want them washing their hands with that. Not the junk that normally people wash their hands with that gets rid of all the good bacteria. I want to make sure people aren't walking around with all their cooties spreading out throughout my house. Do the On Guard throat drops have sugar? Yes, they have. Let me see. 1 drop is a serving size, and it has 3 grams of sugar, which is from organic cane sugar and brown rice syrup. Okay? Hope that answers your question. Otherwise, it would taste like it would be too warm for people, probably. Okay? What else? Oh, PB Assist Junior. This is good for kids. So these come in little sachets, And you can just kind of pour one in your kid's mouth. If their gut is healthy, they're going to be less likely to pick up the COOTIES and bring them home. Okay, it goes for adults too. These are perfect for adults. They taste like pixie sticks, so nobody's going to be sad about eating this. I promise you. Everybody loves the PBSS Junior, and no, there's no sugar in there. The other one is the A to Z Kids Chewables. To be honest with you, these are pretty tasty in my opinion. I chew them. If I have a day where I may not have taken all of my Lifelong Vitality vitamins, then I might pop one of these bad boys in. And it's like watermelon flavor. So it's chewable. My kid thinks they're candy. I don't advocate lying to your kids normally, but we may have, well, I eat no sugar, so I'm probably good. If once a year I go to bed with a throat lozenge in my mouth, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm good. A to Z chewables. Get some of those because your kids eat crap, okay? They just do. Let's be honest. And so we need to get them some healthy stuff. So get your kids some A to Z chewables. And mom and dad can chew them too. Alright. Here's something that you can get that is exactly... No worries, Bridget. I know. It's like me watching, what was I watching the other night? I was watching some medical show and I was like, they need helichrysum on that. It's the same thing. Whatever you do for a living, you constantly like see it everywhere. I totally get it. I love you anyway. I love that this kit, I'm showing you a picture because I freaking can't find mine. They usually sit right here. I took them with me to a conference and I have no idea what I did with them. They're somewhere. But this lovely photo, you see these 6 roll-on bottles? Those are our emotional aromatherapy blends. I love them. They're so fantastic. And there's one called Forgive that I am currently diffusing like crazy out in the in our RV out here because there's been some crabby folks that shall remain nameless in my family the last few days. So that's affects the most emotions of any of our blends. So there's that. There's Cheer, which kind of smells like, what were the chewables? Where'd they go? The A to Z children's chewable vitamins. They're yummy. Gosh, I'm having trouble getting distracted by my own self. Oh, the emotional. So there's Cheer, which smells like a root beer float. There's Passion, which is like yummy, and I put it on my ears. It smells kind of like candy, a cross between candy and, I don't know. It smells like candy to me. And then there's, I already mentioned Forgive. There's Motivate, which gets your booty in gear when you're feeling kind of lazy and going on a Netflix binge. Console and Peace. Peace we use every day in our house. We put it on our throat to help us to speak more kindly to each other. Is it alright to use a steel thermos for the water with the oil? Yeah, you can use stainless steel or glass. Either one. Okay? So, the point of the matter is that for your $100 free, that's exactly 100. So that would be the perfect thing, and you will not be sorry you have those oils. I use them more than any other oils in the world that we have. That might have been a little excessive to say in the world. I just meant more than any of the other oils that doTERRA makes. I use the emotional aromatherapy rollers the most, and I love them so much. So I use them every single day. And that's probably because I don't really get sick or feel bad that much, so I don't necessarily need the like cootie stuff very often anymore. The secret is if you use essential oils every day, let me just check my time. Okay, I'm doing good. If you use the essential oils every single day, then your cells are going to less likely be affected by the cooties. And here's why. I've explained this probably on every class because it's super cool. Okay? And I'm a super big nerd, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So what happens is there's like pollutants in the air, and there's junk in our food and stuff in our water, stuff that we can't necessarily control. Now, if you're eating Krispy Kremes and eating fast food, you can probably control some of it. But the stuff that you can't control, okay? There's these things called free radicals. And what they want to do is they feel like something's missing in their life and they just want to take it from somebody who has it, okay? I know people like that, but I digress. So free radicals, they go and they find a healthy cell and they just like rip something away from the coating around your healthy cells in your body. And now your cells are like totally susceptible to bad stuff. They're more likely to get damaged, and they're more susceptible to cooties. And so what you want to do is you want to provide something called antioxidants. And if you introduce them every single day into your body, then the free radicals will find those antioxidants and they will leave your healthy cells alone. So essential oils are really high in antioxidants, and of course, you know, really healthy green leafy vegetables that none of us really eat are also high in antioxidants. So you can imagine which one am I going to choose. I mean, I'm going to try to eat healthy, but the green leafy vegetables. So I'm going to use the oils that are high in antioxidants. I'm going to drink them all day in my water, like lime, the lime essential oil. On Guard is really high in antioxidants. I'm going to use that every day. I take frankincense every day. It's not one of the ones we talked about, but I definitely take that every single day. By the way, if you choose to get started tonight and you choose a kit called the Home Essentials Kit, it has all 5 of the oils that I mentioned, but instead of being in roller bottles, it is in the non-diluted dripping bottle. So you get all 5 of these, plus another 5 oils that are good for everyday stuff, and a diffuser. It's not this diffuser, but it is a diffuser. This is a great diffuser. This is something that you can add to your second order if you're buying the $100. A diffuser is a great way to like blow through the cooties. I mean, it deals with what's in the air. It deals with surfaces. Stacy, if you stumbled, then you're my guest. You probably stumbled because you found my page. So we're going to call you a guest of the page. So if you can comment, then I have a free gift for you as my guest, okay? Anyway, this is a diffuser, so you just stick some water in here and a few drops of oil. I would recommend On Guard this time of year, and it's gonna give oil roofies to everyone in your environment. Okay, whether they like it or not, they're getting blasted with antioxidant goodness, so that you're basically protecting yourself. So it's really very selfish of you to diffuse oils in the environment for other people, because it's protecting you from the cooties. Okay? Yes, you are my guest. Thank you for being here. So the Home Essentials Kit, you get 10 oils. You're my guest too, Monica. And a diffuser, and then you will get, if you do it through tomorrow, you will get a free bottle of frankincense as well as the $100 in free oils. So it's like a super huge bonus. All right. So that's only for the Home Essentials Kit or higher, and that's only through the 15th, which is tomorrow. So any other purchase of $100 in oils or more, including any other kit, Barbara, you're my guest too, is going to qualify you for the $100 in free oils. Okay, so basically you're going to get your order through whoever invited you, or if you're a guest of the page, you contact me and I'll help you set up your order, and then you order in February and you get a $100 shopping spree of oils. And so again, those are some of the things that I would think about getting with my shopping spree. A doTERRA diffuser, so you know it's high quality. The $100, you could just get all 6 of the emotional aromatherapy oils, or you could stock up on some more of the immune boosting stuff, like the probiotics, the On Guard Plus, the A to Z chewables for kids, the throat drops. There's so many things you can choose from. And what's cool is whoever is your enroller, whoever's the person that invited you, they're going to walk you through a bunch of different options based on what your needs are, and they're going to make sure you get what you need to get started. But those are just some of the suggestions. Don't forget the On Guard hand soap. Every home needs that. We have that in every bathroom, in the kitchen, everywhere, constantly. I even take it with me in my purse because I'm that much of a stickler for what kind of soap that I use. So those are just some of the different options. So now let's get some questions, okay? So if you have a question, you're like, where do I get started? What do I need an oil for this or that? We've got several minutes, so if you want to ask me some questions, hold on, I'm trying to look at the time and my computer's frozen. There we go. We got about 5 or 6 minutes. What's the best to get? I'm always getting sick. Yeah, exactly what I covered. These, digestin, On Guard, oregano, melaleuca, and breathe. And then you can choose lavender or lime oil, the lavender touch or the lime oil. So you can get those touch oils and then add either lavender touch or lime touch. That's enough to qualify you if you get the wholesale membership. that'll qualify you for the free $100 with your February order, okay? Of course, you can choose a ready-made starter kit. There's a whole bunch of different starter kits of all different prices. The Home Essentials kit is the one that has the diffuser and the top 10 oils in it. There's also some other really awesome kits, and here's another one. If you don't get this when you get started, you can choose this your second month. There's this really awesome kit. It's called the Aroma Touch kit, and it's this awesome little box. It's got these 5 milliliter bottles, and this one is $110. So you could get this basically for free your second month. And this has a lot of really great oils. It has some of the same oils that we talked about. It's got On Guard, Melaleuca, Lavender, peppermint in here, Wild Orange, Deep Blue, which is our pain oil, Aroma Touch, and Balance. And then you get your a little bottle of fractionated coconut oil in this really nice box. So that's another one that you can do, and you can get that as a starter kit as well. That comes as a starter kit. So if you want to start with those oils, you can do that. And you'll have Melaleuca and On Guard in there to help you with your immune system. So those are just some of the different ways to get started. Basically, we can put together any sort of starter kit for you. Based on your budget and what your goals are. So just talk to the person that invited you, and you can send me a message so that if you're my guest, so that I can help you get started. But basically the best time to get started is today or tomorrow, because if you want, you can get both the $100 in free oils and you can get the free frankincense. And those are like two promotions that are sort of crossing each other. And tomorrow, the 15th of January, is the last day for that. If you can't quite hit that mark to get the free frankincense, that's okay. $100 in free oils with your next order is a really awesome deal, and I guarantee you we can find a way to cash those babies in on some good stuff. So what's really, really cool about doTERRA, besides we're the #1 essential oil company in the world, besides that is we don't just sell you products. We actually, when you get a wholesale membership with doTERRA, it qualifies you for a bunch of perks. One thing is you don't have to order every month. You don't have to sell anything, okay? So you can just order when you want. But you are entitled to use our rewards program. So when you do order, you get another, besides getting 25% off of retail as a member, you get another 10 to 30% back in free products whenever you place an order. And whatever you spend in shipping, you get back in free product rewards. So you'll be able to cash stuff in. My first 18 months as a doTERRA member, I earned $2,600 in free oils. So that is pretty awesome. I was joking with my husband the other day. We're in some kind of a rewards program. Oh, I know. I buy pre-made paleo meals that are frozen, and I've been buying from them for years. And they just started this reward program, and I cashed in like, I don't know, it was like 1,700 points, and I got like a free box of 6 cookies. 6 paleo cookies for 1,700 points. If you had 1,700 doTERRA points, you would get $1,700 in free oils. So our rewards program is very, very legit. The other cool thing is that you also get a whole group of people that are going to help you to learn how to use your oils, how to reach your goals, and it's like this community that you get to be part of. It's for members only, and so you can go on Facebook and learn a little bit more about how to use your oils. You can ask questions from other oil users. My particular team, if you join my team, we have Monday calls where you can call and listen to people talk about how they're using the oils and learn from their experiences. We also have this every Sunday night, and as my personal enrollee, I would be giving you my personal attention as well and setting up a one-on-one to make sure you know how to use your oils. So, and I'm sure that goes for any of the people that have invited you. So if your person, whoever your person is that invited you, make sure you reach out to them when this video is over and say, okay, how do I get started? Hook me up with all the promos. And there's a special promo code for each day. And so make sure that you talk to somebody before you sign yourself up, because they have to give you the promo code to get your $100 free or your free frankincense. Okay? So I don't see any other questions except for a question about the paleo stuff. So if you want to, if you want to send me a PM, go for it, Bridget. I'm trying to see if I have any other comments. Make sure if you are a guest, that means you don't have a doTERRA membership and you've never been to Magic Beans before, make sure you say I'm a guest of and tag your person. Or if you don't have a person, then you're my guest. You're a guest on my page. If you're my guest, you're going to automatically get a free gift. And if you are anybody's guest, you're going to be entered into a drawing to win a free 5 ml of essential oil. However, we don't know that you're a guest unless you comment, because we don't have ESP. There is not an oil for that. And so you have to make sure you comment, and you have about 1 minute left to do that because it's only for people who are on here live and in person. We'll be back next Sunday. I'm trying to think, will we be back next Sunday? Yeah, we'll be back next Sunday. Same time, same bat channel, 9 p.m. Eastern time. If you're in Knoxville, Tennessee, Jacksonville, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Hollywood, Florida, or Ashburn, Virginia, check the events tab on our page for the places you can come see us live, and maybe you'll be famous and be on TV if you show up at one of our events. So we look forward to seeing you as we travel around the country in our RV. Thank you for being here, Monica, and have a great night, everybody. Thanks, Deb.